Okay. All right. Yep, 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 yep. All right, that's cool. So we are live on this beautiful Thursday night. So, for all my people who are here, I am basically editing a couple videos. So I figured, you know what there's no better time than now to just vibe out with you guys, hang out, edit some videos, chill, chat. So, welcome people. And then we'll probably play some video games or do some other stuff. We'll probably chit chat as well. Yeah. Um, I know you guys are here to have fun, and so am I. So I'm going to yeah. I'm gonna edit a couple videos. This was a couple live streams ago, and I've just been lacking. That's pretty much it. It's been it's been a fun week. If that makes sense. Been a very 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 fun week. Work has been very stressful, but that's what we're here for, right? So, oh man, this video here is almost finished entirely, like missing like certain key points. So, I wish you guys could actually hear it, but I'm not gonna do that because it makes it easier just to post it. If that makes sense. Yeah, a bunch of this stuff needs to be pushed over. Okay, let's see. Let me mute this real quick. Okay, so that should be a lot better. Plus, I can actually see my screen. Oh, have I been talking with the mic muted this whole time? Oh lord. Oh lord, this is a novice mistake. Nobody was gonna tell me. No, nobody was gonna tell me. I was just gonna sit here and talk to myself and look like an idiot on stream. Okay. But like I was saying, there's a bunch of weathering here that basically looks identical to it. There's weathering on this side. Even the little notches that they came up and made a little grayer. The red is indicative to where would have been what they stole, but instead they decided to make it orange and make it follow this the spherical shape. Like this part here. Oh, this part here is what's killing me. Oh, it is. It's still that what is it? Like vine sort of design. So you have like the plants, but they just added in certain spots. Like Bungie is like out of their fucking mind. Like you stole so much from this girl. And they're not even hiding it at this point. Like she has like the Matrix looking thing here. And then like you can see their iconography and it looks very similar to like what she's doing here, but they've kind of blended it to make it look a little different, but it's no different. And you know it's bad when you have all these sources. Lord. To me, still, that gun is really bad. Like, don't get me wrong, that is really, really, really bad. But this section here, this smoking gun, is like ridiculous because you can clearly see that they just flipped a bunch of these icons, but they're in the same order, same everything. And I didn't even notice this part here, right? So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Right here, right? So you have the numbers. Is it the same numbers? Yeah, no, it's different numbers. But even here, like you can clearly see that it's a 3-digit pattern. And even with those 3 digits, like we still have a 3-digit pattern. Like they're not even trying. Like look at that. That's 28 and they just inverted it. Which this is where your 28 is. So yeah, no, that part right there. I didn't even notice that. The only thing that's missing is just the text in the middle. But then you even have the bars. And it looks like it's yeah with the arrow and everything. Good lord. I didn't even notice that. I'm really, really, really surprised that they didn't have this. This section right here with the link and everything at this point. Like, Lord. Like, you know what that has to be? Like, Bungie, I was never a fan of like Halo on the Xbox. Like the first Halo that I ever played was Halo 3, and that was with my friends with local multiplayer when we used to go and hang out at the pizza spot. But like Sony has to be regretting buying Bungie. And I think Microsoft is reveling in the fact that they probably don't have Bungie anymore. Because, like, you can't tell me that you are the pinnacle of game developers. The pinnacle. And this is what you come up with? Just like blatantly stealing? Like, you're not even hiding it. Because, like, it's still all the same stuff. Yeah, look, dark, space. Like, like they're not trying to hide it. Look at that dark space with the, the little lines on the side. Like, Lord, I would have never guessed in my life that you would see a reputable game development studio as Bungie stealing stuff. And I know I'm not naive. There's plenty of game developers, there's plenty of artists, there's plenty of people who steal content. I'm no fool. I'm not crazy, right? Even though my friends may say I'm crazy, but for you to go out of your way to steal something and plagiarize, like let's leave all this on the table right now, right? For you as a studio, a game developer, an artist, or somebody that you consider as like an artist, right? And you go out of your way to steal content, it should be treated the same way we treated in college or high school or anything like that. You should be blackballed from the industry that you are in for stealing, right? And I'm not saying like stealing in a way of like you have a good idea and I think that it may work better in this sort of situation kind of thing. I'm talking about like just straight up like this. Like straight up just like this, right? Let's go back to it. And I'm going to do the gun because the gun is the perfect illustration of what I'm talking about, right? Right. We're talking about like this. Straight up stealing like this. Right? Where they don't even hide it, right? We're not hiding this here. Like we're pretty much taking this and classifying it as ours. And then you come around and tell us that, you know what? We're the ones that made the game. We make everything better. No one else deserves any rights, credits, anything like this. And then every time you turn around, because these studios have so much to do and not enough time crunching, and I get it, I do it to myself sometimes. Even at work, I have deadlines and I have to try to hit them as fast as I can without delay. I get it. But when you do stupid stuff like this, you make everyone in the industry look terrible. And I'm not talking about just like AAA studios or anything else like that. Even indie developers, even people like myself, where you're making stuff and you always have to worry if who may perceive it as if you ripped an idea or you stole something, or even if you make a piece of art and it's very similar or close enough because you inspired to be like that person. It's a really slippery slope. And for Bungie to have the nerve, and I say it, the nerve and the goal, for them to come up with something like this and steal it, and then say that, you know what, that we're perfectly fine allowing you guys to do that, is absolutely fucking wrong. Bungie should be in a lot of fucking trouble for this because it's very unacceptable. Like, absolutely unacceptable for a triple A studio that is under the umbrella of Sony to come up with something like this where it's blatant theft, and then they want to come up and charge you $80 after stealing something. This is the same criticism that I gave to Grove Street, where they decided to use AI to upscale or make their artwork better when they made the Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive trilogy. They should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Like, this is stolen stuff. I don't care what anybody else says. When you use AI generated artwork and you're basically stealing, because all it is just aggregating everything that it sees across the net and mashing it up to make something more feasible. And I get it. Everybody uses it. It's funny. You know, some of the AI stuff is pretty hilarious, but I'm talking about, you know, the stuff you see like on TikTok, like the dancing babies, or when they morph people into baby faces and have the videos talking. Those are funny. I really enjoy those videos. But stuff like this, where you're using this for commercial benefits and you're stealing artwork for a commercial game. Like, I keep looking at it because, like, how jarring this is. Bungie deserves all rights to be buried as a studio. If Sony wanted to dismantle it and get rid of all the remnants of it and just give all the assets to another studio, I couldn't be mad. I can't be mad at that. Because this is like nuts. Like, look at the nuts. It's literally the same thing. The same thing. Down to the weathering is about the same. Lord. Like, they have no fucking sense. Like, absolutely no sense. And then they proud around being all high and mighty, and you just steal. Like, I still, till this day, I still can't believe that they're allowing this to fly. And I know that they were trying to get away with it and have nobody realize it. And I know Sony has to be taking, like, some sort of notes that they're stealing. Like, I don't understand it. I truly don't get it. Man, that is nuts. If I didn't see it firsthand, I wouldn't have believed that was a thing. Absolutely, that was a thing. Lord. Like, I know I'm harping on it, but, like, Lord, that is, like, ridiculous. Okay, and then there was another story that I really want to get to, and no one is going to be surprised. No one. So, what is it? Before I get to it, right? I wanna I wanna preference this, right? Yeah, here we go. This is the one. This is the one. And this is gonna be the biggest one. I'm gonna go into ultra rant mode. So give me 1 second. Let me get this ready. Hold on. I'm gonna shut my camera down for a second. Hold on. Hold on. You guys can still hear me. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even realize that. This one too. Hold on. Hold on. That back there was starting to annoy me. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. That back there was annoying me. I know you guys on TikTok can't see it because of the vertical video, but it my closet was open. You can see one of my shirts. It was annoying me. It wasn't aesthetically pleasing. It wasn't very demure. Yeah, demure. Yeah, there you go. I think that's how you say it. But okay. Oh my goodness. If you know me in real life, right? One of the biggest games that I was in love with, right? I bought like 15 copies of this damn game. Like I really wish I was kidding. So I'm gonna set the mood, right? I bought like 15 copies of this damn game. I bought it on Steam. I bought it on PlayStation. I bought it on Xbox. And we're talking 360 and the PlayStation 3, right? So I bought it on Steam. I bought it on PlayStation 3. I bought it on Xbox 360. I bought it on the Vita. I bought it on the Switch now. I bought it on the PS4. I bought it on the series, because I wanted the enhanced versions. I bought it on the PlayStation 5 because I wanted to play it and I wanted to play the better version of it. I bought it on the Series X. Yeah, I bought this game multiple times. I even bought the collector's edition of the second game, right? So, like I said, I'm trying to set the mood here. I'm trying to get you guys to come around with me. I bought the collector's edition. So it came in a gigantic treasure chest, right? So it's Borderlands. I'm just going to say it straight up. It's Borderlands. I love Borderlands. I'm in love with Borderlands. It's one of my favorite series. I like Borderlands 1 more than Borderlands 2. But I love Borderlands. And the owner or the CEO or whatever you want to say, yeah, the boss of Gearbox Entertainment or Gearbox Games, however you want to say this, right? The guy in charge of Borderlands decided that he was going to open up his big mouth and he was going to tell everyone, especially on Twitter, where people were saying, hey, is Borderlands 4 going to be $80? He decided that he was going to open up his mouth and he was going to tell everybody that only the real fans, mind you, the real fans will spend $80 on Borderlands. Because now Nintendo has opened up that Pandora's box. Came up there and said, you're not a real fan, you don't spend that $80. Good fucking God. It makes me very upset that in this day and age, we have a grown fucking man. And Randy, I hope you are watching this, because I say this from the bottom of my heart. Go fuck yourself. $80 for a video game. I don't care how magnificent this video game is. I don't care how great you think this video game is. $80 for a video game is fucking absurd. Nintendo games are not worth $80. PlayStation games are not worth $80. Shit, they're not even worth the $70 half the time that you buy the games. Xbox games are not worth $80. PC games definitely not worth $80. And for you to jump on your high horse and think that $80 is acceptable in this day and age for any video game, let alone Borderlands 4, you are fucking absurd. When you can buy the whole rest of them for $20, and they've been progressively getting worse, you're out of your fucking mind. You are absolutely fucking out of your mind if you think that anyone is going to be willing to pay $80, especially your massive fan base. And let alone that you saying that if we're not spending the $80, that we're not true fans of the fucking series, when the only reason why Borderlands is as global as it is because of the true fucking fans hyping this game, no matter how shitty or, yeah, how much more shitty you make the game. Come on, Randy. You got to get out of your fucking head with this shit. Because it's like absolutely ridiculous that you would think in this day and age, in this economy, that $80 is appropriate for one video game. Like, this is still the same man who had adult content. And I'm going to say this. You know, I'm taking the headphones off and this is the same man who had his company records, source code, adult videos, and adult content on a flash drive that he lost at medieval times. Like, I wish I was joking. This is the same man who, at every given turn, he has made himself look like an absolute buffoon. And now he is coming up and telling people that $80 is the true value. And you are not a fan if you are not spending that $80 on a game that hasn't really been good since the first one. This is coming from somebody who's played this game religiously. Someone who absolutely loves Tiny Tina. This is one of my favorite characters. Especially Malachi. That is my man. Him and Bloodwing. That's most person I only play with. But I'm not a true fan if I'm not willing to spend that $80. I'm not a true fan. Same reason why I didn't want to watch the damn movie. Because it's absolutely fucking stupid. And like I said, Randy Pitchford should be ashamed of himself. And I hope all the blowback that he receives is worse than what he's receiving right now. Not death threats or anything like that, because I don't condone those. But yeah, I hope he gets the ire of the internet. That's it. I hope he builds a sandcastle and everyone kicks it down. That's as much as I want. Like, good Lord. Yeah. The internet must have felt the same way that I do, because, like, look at this. They're lambasting him. Ooh, boo-hoo, $80 for Borderlands 4. Let me break out the world's tiniest violin, crafted from iridium and oil with the tears of the whiny Vault Hunters. Listen, Cupcake, you're not buying a game. You're investing in a premium galaxy shattering experience, personally engineered to blast your sad little dopamine receptors into orbit. You think quality loot and chaos mayhem just code itself? You want guns that sprout legs, sing sea shanties, and then explode into loot goblins without paying top dollar? Grow up. Is this Randy Pitchford saying this shit? Handsome Jack is... Oh, okay. Okay. So this is AI. Okay. So this AI of this girl. What's it? Yeah, Moxie. Okay, so it's Moxie saying it. Because I was about to say, like, kind of shitty if it's him writing this to the fans, but I should have known that the fans would do this, because it made me chuckle the first one. Back in the day, I built an entire moon base with my own 2 hands and a metric ton of disposable Hyperon interns. And you're crying about spending a few bucks more to virtually murder slags with style? But hey, if $80 is too steep, there's always a solution. Just don't buy it. More legendary drops for the rest of us, and few mouth breathing freeloaders clogging up my loot pool. Win win. Stay broke, hero. Handsome Jack is the Galaxy CEO of Hyperon and your personal nightmare. Lord. Boy howdy, Chat GPT is how it sounds. My bad to cheer. Okay. Okay, so that's what I thought. But yeah. Like I said, I don't mean to rant about this and I don't mean to get upset about this, but literally Randy Pitchford is a fucking asshole. Absolute fucking asshole. And most of the time I can't stand him. Like ever since he put himself out there to be like the forefront of the studio, it has made me more and more and more upset with Gearbox to the point where it's pushing me away from being a fan. And like I said, I am a massive fan of Borderlands. Like, massive fan of Borderlands. Like, I really wish that I had my stuff from my parents' house. I really wish that I had brought it down here because, like, man. Man. He fucking upsets me. Like, he absolutely fucking upsets me because he's a piece of shit. Absolute fucking piece of shit. And then he wants to sit on his moral high horse saying how people are not real fans because they don't want to spend $80 on a game, let alone being in this economy where most people can't afford $80. Because I could assure you, my ass can't afford $80. Like, I'm using headphones from fucking 2012. These are the original Skull Candy Skull Crushers. Like, bro, like, yeah, all the leather has come off of it. Like, look at this. Like, I've glued this on like 4 times. I can assure you, I can't afford the fucking $80. Don't get it twisted. No. No. Lord, I still love these headphones though. I just wish they didn't rattle as much as they do now. Lord. Yeah, I think I'm done with him now. Fucking pissed me off. Okay, I'm gonna go back to what I was attempting to do, which was upload content. That was the whole point of this, was just to hang out with you guys and upload content. It fucking makes me upset though. He's an absolute fucking asshole, and he thinks that he's God's gift to the fucking world. There you go. There's in this one. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if this thing's losing batteries or it's just faulty connection because I have it connected Bluetooth to my laptop, but this keyboard sometimes gets stuck and it doesn't want to type as if it doesn't have batteries. But I fully charged this damn thing, and I haven't used it all day today. Yeah, this thing, like I said, it fucking makes me mad. That's not what I want. I didn't mean to yawn at you guys, but okay. Like I said, I'm trying to get this, and I'm editing my videos and trying to make this into something cool. So excuse me if I'm not very talkative right now, because I just went on an epic rant about all the nonsense that's going on in the industry right now. Yeah, let's go with this one. I think this one is better. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I think my face is prettier. Plus, I can't let you guys know all the secret sauce of what I do. You know, gotta keep some secrets. I'm a goofy goober sometimes. I can tell you that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna schedule that for tomorrow. Like I said, I can't give you guys all the secrets. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's the other one. Let's do this. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. I want the features. This one. No, that's not what I want. I want. Actually, I didn't even check up on the content that I was testing on. Right? So this one here. A small pickup. 10 days and 14 minutes left. Not enough data. Okay. Damn, this video's not doing that well. Okay. So, I'm going to let you guys in on a little bit of the magic that happens backstage, right? And what is it? Let me flip it here. So, the little bit of the magic that happens right now is I wanted to test something, right? I saw a bunch of creators, right, on the internet that told me, or they were doing something a little different, right? I still have 10 days, so ignore this. But somebody had told me that using AI, and I know I'm completely against AI, but they told me to use AI to create thumbnails, right? And I wanted to test something. So I created my own thumbnail, right? Let's see, this one here, right? I created this one here. I like it. You know, makes Bowser look like a midnight ballerina. I think that's what they call it. And I like that one, right? And then they told me to create some images and test them. So this is the first AI image. I think it's kind of boring. Mine's a little hard to see, but like kind of it's kind of lame. Like this is the only one here, the Switch one that I kind of like. But yeah, I'm just trying to see what's going on, and it kind of hurts a little bit, to be honest. Like some people are not really feeling the whole thumbnails. This video hasn't really done. This one hasn't really done more than what I normally do, and it kind of hurts. Kind of hurts a little bit, but that's in the guise of I haven't posted in a while. I was trying something new. People seem to engage a little bit more. Like engagement's up, which I'm actually surprised. So maybe it's not all bad, but I need more guidance. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't think I have, and this is just me being introspective. I think what I'm missing is learning how to make a compelling hook. Right? I think that's what's missing in most of my content. Because once they get past the initial what I'm going for, they pretty much stay with me. But it's just it's not enough people. And I know you guys can't see this, but I'm doing this on purpose. Because there's some stuff here I really don't want you guys to see, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Okay, let's go over here. We'll be editing some more. I want to use a couple of my newer videos as case studies. Like, I really want to use them as case studies, and I want to see if what I'm seeing is accurate. Okay, so that's not what I want. There was a section in here. Like, in all honesty and transparency, what's it called? I am trying to, what's it called? I am trying to test the waters. Like, I want to see if AI is, and as much as like I said, I'm highly, 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 highly against AI. But I want to see if that actually gets people to engage with videos. But at the same time, I feel like it's breaking my moral compass, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of hurting me at the same time because I may be right. Like, I may be right that AI may be what people want. So I don't know. I don't know. I really hope that's not what the case is, but there's a huge possibility that it may be. It may be what people want. And then I'd be no better than Microsoft right now. As much as I don't want to admit that, but it may be true. Microsoft and me might be no better than each other. Man, generator. Good Lord. That's not what I want. Not what I want to know. Okay, let's see. I used to use them. I used to use this company until they were like assholes. I don't Okay, so audio to video, image to video, smart smoke clips. So Window and Apple have two different fucking price points. God damn. Oh, and you gotta pay the year up front. Insurance for you'll be able to download your files for 24 months in case you need to reinstall products. What type of shit is that? Like a bunch of these like fucking people or like a bunch of these softwares, because I'm just looking for stuff, right? A lot of this shit that has like AI or AI generated, or we edit your video with AI, or however the fuck you want to say it, a lot of this shit is fucking scams. Like legitimately, like it's a bunch of fucking scams. Like I'm looking at the websites and like good grief, this shit's a fucking scam. Like Lord, like like they're not even trying to fucking hide the shit. So what is this one? So let's go here. No, I want this one. Editing. Okay, so I am here. No, we want to list with details. Yep, this one here. Open it. So let's please open the video. Guys, it. Lord, so it. This is why I don't really like fucking websites, because they're like, oh yay man, you can add your video right here, you can upload it. Oh, make sure you're at the shittiest fucking quality, because what you're uploading is way too fucking big quality. Lord. Okay. So what we'll do, right? Let's go 720. All right, so we'll export this. Yeah, that's fine. It's only gonna take a couple minutes. And we're gonna play. All right. We're gonna play with some fire here. I'm gonna play with some fire. And then I still have another video that I need to mess around with, upload. And then there's some clips from here for the two large sections that we talked about video games with. Those need to be uploaded as well. And should be straight. It's a lot of editing. And I really wish that there was a way that I could edit stuff faster. And I think I'm going to just start getting to the point where I'm just clipping stuff and uploading it. That's my end goal in all of this. Is just to grab stuff, upload it, and go. There's a whole bunch of creators, or there's a couple creators that I watch, and that seems to be the way that they do things, and it's not a bad thing to do. I like the model, and I kind of want to replicate it. I feel like that would be a lot better for me personally, just me. So I think that's where we're going. At least in my opinion, that's where we're going. Okay. I think it's done. It's almost done. And then we can upload it and we can see. Because I'm curious. Like I said, I'm experimenting. I'm not a professional editor by any stretch of the imagination. But I kind of feel like I have something going on. Like I'm somewhat decent. I hope. Thing that sucks is I have work in the morning. And I really don't want to go to work tomorrow. It's still too fucking large. Good grief. What's causing it to be so large? That's what she said. No, I'm playing. I'm not really a fan of those jokes, but let's see. Oh. Oh, I have to delete. That's why it's taking fucking forever. Yeah, because it should only be like 5 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but like, for me, editing is like the worst fucking part of this whole thing. And I know I shouldn't. Like, I know I shouldn't be like that. But like, to me, it is literally like the worst part of this whole thing. No, plays it. Did I already delete it? Yeah, I already deleted it. Oh, okay. I still kept this. I know I probably fucking misspelled this. Like, I probably misspelled this for like the umpteenth million time. Oh well. But I think I'm gonna get off here. I'm actually getting pretty sleepy, getting tired.